Let's talk about debt. In 2019, I decided I was going to embark on my own personal debt-free journey. And as you can see by the title, I paid off approximately $22,000 in debt in a time span of roughly 13 months. In fact, Credit Karma in my 2020 year review said that I paid off a little over $19,000 in debt for the year 2020. I'm having trouble understanding why no one wants to discuss debt or finances or money in general, yet the statistics support that it actually, in fact, is a problem, right? Yet, we don't talk about it. In 2018, I was borderline indigent, guys. I kid you not. Like, I was broke. I was broke. No other way to put it. I was broke. And it was around that time that I realized that I had to get my financial life in order, or at least start making strides toward improving my situation. Now, I paid off $22,000 in debt. This is not a stick measuring contest, okay? I don't want you to look at $22,000 and say, oh my God, Kessler, how could you ever get 22? How could this happen? Right? And I also don't want you to say 22,000. That's nothing. It's not about that. It's about getting it together ultimately, right? Of that 22,000, what was it? I had a small student loan of about 1,800. I had a small medical bill of about $1,000. I had an unpaid tuition bill, which the college I went to, they was withholding my degree, so I had to end up paying that off, but they didn't send it to collections. That was kind of weird. And I'd have to say that 80% of that was credit cards, credit card debt, high interest revolving credit card debt. Yes. It wasn't all smooth, guys. Before I started to focus on paying down my debt, I did some things that in retrospect, I shouldn't have done. I don't regret doing them, but I actually wouldn't do it today, and I wouldn't suggest that you go ahead and do something of the sort. So what did I do, you might ask? I went to Vegas. Yo, shout out to my boys I went to Vegas with, man. We turned up. We had hella fun in Vegas. Hella fun in Vegas. Vegas is a situation, for real. Would I do it again under those same circumstances? Absolutely not. Would I suggest you? Absolutely not. Yeah, so it was September 2019. We had came back from Vegas. I think it was Labor Day weekend, and me and my clique, we got like 3 birthdays in September. So it was just all out, partying fun. But I was broke. I shouldn't have been out there, period. So when I came back, that's when I said, all right, I need to fix this. So September 2019, I started attacking, going hard, paying as much as I can on these cards, smallest balance to the largest balance, as you already know. Then 2020 came and I started getting some real momentum. Why? We had a worldwide lockdown, and that forced me to stay home and not spend any money at all. So I had extra funds to help concentrate my forces in regards to paying down my debt. I also was, unfortunately, eligible for a CARES Act direct payment. A stimmy. I got a stimmy, guys. I had a tax refund. Nothing too crazy. Went straight to debt. And as the summer 2020 started winding down, like, you really see the effects of the snowball. And I was coming to the finish line, and September 30th to be exact. So I like to say October, but September 30th, I wrote it in my journal. I made my last payment. I was officially debt free. Now, what did being in debt do to me? I kid you not, like, being broke, like, definitely affected me. Like, it changed my bop, it changed my whole swagger and everything. I just wasn't the same dude. Now, why did I get into debt? Or how did I get into debt in the first place? I wish I could tell you I bought a whole bunch of things, doodads, clothes, gadgets. However, what led me getting into a lot of debt wholeheartedly was my dearth of income. I didn't make enough money. I didn't have enough cash coming in, period. Now, what helped me get out of debt? The most important thing is income. I had money coming in. I was working. I had money coming in to attack my debts. Number two, I was able to keep my expenses low because I'm an adult millennial who lives with parents. Yeah, I know. Grown ass man, whatever. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll take it. Yeah. But hey, guys, this is just the situation right now. Isn't ideal. However, had I not been living with parents, I don't think I'd be able to eliminate my debt in as fast as time as I was able to accomplish it. Some of you might need to swallow your pride, move back home, move in with roommates, and do whatever you can do to actually get your expenses down to a more manageable level. Today, debt seems to be just so ubiquitous. Like, debt is everywhere. The student loans, to the credit cards, to the financing of vehicles. And it's a problem for my generation because we're underemployed. Well, a lot of us are unemployed now and underemployed if we are working. And in order to combat our underemployment and massive unemployment, many of us went out and took student loan debt in the amount of tens of thousands of dollars. Fortunately for me, I was a commuter kid. I stayed home. I didn't go away to school or anything. So I'm not burdened by all of the student loan debt that's obviously an issue today. But I found myself supplementing my lack of income with the use of credit cards by and large, right? Like, for every dollar I earned, I spent probably $1.50. Ray Dalio has a video on YouTube called How the Economy Works. And in that video, he describes the debt cycle. And when I saw that video, I was like, that's exactly what happened to me. You know what I mean? As long as I could keep up with the payments, I was good. I was losing my net worth. My net worth was getting negative each and every time, each and every month, after each and every statement. However, I was staying solvent, as they would say. You can only last but so long without actual income, without actual cash flow. And slowly but surely, I started to get overwhelmed and I couldn't do it anymore. At the age of 29 years old, I'm currently debt-free. Who knows what might happen? And I climbed out of the financial abyss. And I want to know who else out there has struggled or is struggling with these same situations, right? These circumstances can be overcome, guys, with a little bit of focus, a little patience, a little determination, a little effort. You definitely can get there. So what say you? Why is debt, finance, money, why does it seem to be such a prevalent trouble for our generation? How have you gotten out of debt? How do you plan on getting out of debt? Let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion. Leave a comment. Let's have a discussion about the topic at hand. And for those of you who are on your own personal debt-free journeys right now, currently, I implore you to remain or become sanguine in this tough terrain that you're trying to navigate in order to reach your goal of being debt-free. It is possible. It can be done. Like I said, with a little effort, a little patience, a plan, you'll see how far you can get. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment, like, follow, subscribe.